top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. I'm waiting for a couple of y'all to get up in here, right? You know, it's the Morning Source Chronicles, man. You know, it's Throwback Thursday. I have the heat on. Listen, October 2nd. It's about, it says it's 52 degrees. I think it's like 48, man. It's cold this morning. I had to throw the hoodie on. Yeah, we're going to get to, I know, yesterday's Morning Chronicles, it was very entertaining for a lot of y'all. And that's unfortunate, man. I got to just put that out there, man. That's unfortunate that when you think, you know, drama and chaos is entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just unfortunate, right? Because, like I said, yesterday live, I do these on a daily. These are like daily, you know, early in the morning, 7 o'clock, 7:30, early in the morning to about 9 o'clock, right? But yesterday's one was very entertaining for a lot of people because you seen two guys going at it, right? You seen two guys going at it, and we got to the bottom of that, man. That is why, like I said, I'm a man at the end of the day, a 46-year-old man, a father, many things, right? And when I'm wrong or led in the wrong direction, it's nothing for me to come on and be like, you know what? I wasn't right. And that's what we found out yesterday. Like, well, both of us were fed false information, basically, right? And that's why you got that entertaining live that so many of you guys like. You guys like drama and chaos and bullshit. And I the talk behind the scene, I was like, yo, you see how they loved that? Yeah, they was all in here. It wasn't even 8 o'clock in the morning. They was just in here, right? I was like, we should just continue this shit. We should just continue because look, this is what the YouTube algorithm is built on, right? But that's neither here nor there. Me and him got to the understanding, right? And a lot of times, and this is just not me and his situation, but just in a lot of situations, period, that's what it always be. It always be somebody pushing misinformation or lies, deception, and it leads to what? Conflict. But then, like I said, shout out to Trey Williams. I'm going to be interviewing him. I interviewed him already. But then, Trey Williams, Bam Bam, right? Boom Boom. I call him Bam Bam. Because you're going to know why I call him Bam Bam. I seen that young man run down on a current world champion. A current world champion. Back in the day. Like that's why I say back in the day. It ain't really back in the day. Like 2019, about 6 years ago. But I say back in the day, right? It's my Jackal Fitness days. That's why I say back in the day. But I seen that man run down on a current world champion. Very fearless warrior. And I'm going to be interviewing him real soon. And I'll let him, well, I'm going to bring it up. And I'll let him tell y'all that story. Because I was actually there. I seen it. I didn't document it, right? If I know what I know now about media and all the drama and all that, I would have definitely recorded that shit, right? That shit probably would be viral right now. If I had that clip, right? If I had the clip, right? That's what the game is built off of. They love shit like that. Like he ran down, I seen him run down on a current world champion. And I'm not gonna say who the champion is because I'm gonna let him, I'm gonna ask him when I interview him real soon. But he ran down on the current world champion, and the world champion was nervous. He was nervous, man. He wasn't ready for that, man. He wasn't ready for that. But shout out to him. If he reached out and me and the brother was able to get on the phone and was like, yo, when you talk and you start piecing things together, right? It all made sense, right? I was like, oh, okay. Now I get why I'm going at you. But I don't need to be going at you because, like I said, I don't really have an issue with you for me to go at you. But now I get it, you know? I get it. Master Rank, what's going on, good brother? How are you this morning, man? Ah, man, homemade lemonade is... Yeah, listen, it's the dude... I don't want to take his content. He be in Harlem. He sells... Yeah, he walks around with a big jug of it. He be getting to it. Then they spike it with the, like tequila and different things. But his lemonade be on point, man. Oh, God. They say they got the best taste of lemonade around. But I dig it. I dig it, Master Rank. But yeah, me and that brother, right? See, when you, and like I said, shout out to Boom Boom, man. Boom Boom, you know, orchestrated that, man. You know, behind the scenes, and we was able to you know, to get that understanding. Like, nah, like that don't even make sense, right? When you think about, like, see, when dudes be lying, one thing about a lie, right? And shout out to Uncle Jay, man. Uncle Jay Prince always says this, and this is the truth, right? A lie has got to change, right? I want y'all to catch this vibe, right? If I'm sneak dissing somebody, right? Pay attention to this, right? For a certain amount of time, right? Because that's what me and this guy beef was about. That allegedly I was sneak dissing him, but he was getting the information from somebody that claims they don't even talk to me. So how do you know that I'm sneak dissing them for all these years, but you don't even talk to me? See, this is why shit should be all funky, man, in the game. Like, motherfuckers be putting shit in the game, right? I'm sneak dissing somebody and people, but you don't even talk to me to know that I'm sneak dissing them. But, you know, it's nasty out here, man. That's why sometimes you got to take a seat back. And that's what I had to do yesterday. I was like, you know what? I really don't even have an issue with this dude like that, man. You know? What is my issue with him? But then when we really broke it down behind the scenes, I was like, oh, yeah, no wonder. See, the person that the issue was really with, he's out here trying to recruit people and throw shit in the game. Makes sense, man. It makes sense, man. He says, I'm a street doctor. You know, I'm going to get my tea, man. It's cold, man. It is cold this morning, Master Ring. That Canadian air is down here, man. See, I know about that Canadian air. Last August, I was in, I rode up there to the Great North, man. I was in Quebec City. Rode across the border, me and my daughter, man. It was a good ride. I don't think I'll ever do it again. Now, when I go to Canada, I'm going to fly. But I experienced that was a long drive, man. Like I was telling my brother yesterday, I was like, yo, that shit was like driving to the south. I was like, it was like real, like just driving through New York, period. New York was like 10 hours, man, just to get through the whole New York, to get to the border. You know, it was like, that's why I said, if you live in New York and you move around New York, like the Buffalo, Syracuse, and all that, to get on the road and to drive to Virginia, North Carolina, and all that is easy work. Because the drive from Long Island to Niagara Falls or Buffalo is like 8 hours. That's why when we did the Toledo, Ohio run, I was like, yeah, that's nothing. When I looked it up, and I was like, yo, Reed, $1 Million Molly, we out. I was like, that shit ain't shit. I was like, only 8 hours? Well, I was like, I got that. That's a work shift. I was like, yo, I got that. And we took off, man. But like I said, when you ride around New York, man, like upstate New York and shit, it's we fought at the Turner Stones Casino was like 4 or 5 hours, 5 hours, 5, 6 hours. It was like 6, I want to say, because it's a little outside of Albany. It's like in between Albany and Syracuse. It's like right there. That was like 6, 5.5. You know, I be moving, man. You know, I'm a driver, man. So I know the certain points, right, where you can turn up, where you can do like a little, you know, you can cut corners, they call it, right? You can do like 90, 100, little stretch on the road and shit, on these freeways and shit, throughways and shit. So you know, I be turning up on the road and shit like that. But yeah, that Canadian air is coming down already, man. And the almanac, that's what it's called. The almanac said we're gonna have a bear winter. I'm gonna get my tea right now. I'm gonna get my tea on, man. Now look, you see Master Rank and there's a couple of regulars is in here. Like I said, if it was drama time, like yesterday was drama time, it was like 50 motherfuckers. It was just that YouTube is just nasty when it comes to that. It's built on chaos, man. Get my tea, man. Can I help you? Yes, can I have a large hot tea, light and sweet?
How many sugar do you want?
5.
5 large shot tea with 5 sugar and cream, and what else?
And a small hash brown.
What size?
Small hash brown.
Small hash brown?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, continue.
I'm gonna give me some crispy potatoes today, man. Yeah. I'm gonna give me some crispy potatoes. You know, it's Thursday. I'll get my potatoes today, man. Yeah, we was turned up in the gym last night, man. You know, we be doing our thing in the gym. But yo, last night I had everybody laughing in the gym, cause I was like, yo, man, you young boys don't be needing to listen to this old. You know, we listen to the slow jams, man. That's how I get the guys' feet work nice. You know, we don't do all that hardcore. You know, they listen to it, but I be like, yo, you niggas is fighters already. You don't need all that tough shit. Y'all tough. You heard? You tough already, right? Y'all got me this tea in me, man. Look, look. It's Thursday. I go in on Thursday. Look, I got my cheesecake right here. Look. Yeah, don't sleep, man. This cheesecake right here is the bomb. Now, I would have left this, right? I'm going to tell you. There's no school today. I don't know what's going on today. There's no school today, right? I would have left this, but being that there's no school, Coach Reen or one of my daughter Reen would have probably took this. So I said, yo, I'm snatching that. I brought that with me because I planned on enjoying that later, but it wouldn't have been around later. So I had to grab it. That's just how my household is, man.
Good morning.
Thank you.
You want ketchup?
Yes, please, thank you. My kids would have took that. They would have definitely got me. Thank you so much. Have a good day. These right here, though, look. Yo, these right here. Look, you're gonna hear the crunch. There's something about these joints in the morning. Bright and early in the morning. You gotta get here early, right? Watch the crunch, look. Oh my God, that's it right there. Yeah, McDonald's don't got nothing on them. Yeah, McDonald's hash brown. Can't see these little circles right here, man. McDonald's hash brown. Like, McDonald's probably have a better overall breakfast because they got alternatives for the pork with the steak and joint. But when it comes to these right here, the potatoes, nothing on them, man. Nothing on them, man. Yo. Yeah, you know who got good breakfast though too? I can't front on Bojangles, man. Yeah, we got a Bojangles in Piscataway, New Jersey. That's the closest one. I ain't made it there yet. Piscataway, New Jersey, man. I got my tea right here, man. We got 15 minutes, man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play some content for y'all real quick, right? I was watching Charleston White, right? Charleston White said something that I could agree with though, in reference to Charlie Kirk, right? Like, I've been watching a lot of Charlie Kirk stuff, right? Even though he was big, right, he never really came across my algorithm like that either. And something that Charleston White said, he was spot on, right? Charlie Kirk was very controversial for always being like, if he's seen a black pilot, he would wonder if they was qualified to have the job because of like affirmative action, right? Now I want y'all to catch this, and yeah, see, that's why sometimes with Charleston White, you can't sleep on the dude. The dude really be knowing what he be talking about. So Charlie Kirk felt like black pilots, he would wonder if he seen a black pilot flying a plane, was he qualified, right? Now, affirmative action might have got him the job, but what Charleston White said was so spot on. In order to get the job, to be qualified, you got to take tests. Now, if you can't pass certain tests, regardless of you're black, you're not going to get into the program, or you're not even going to be able to become a pilot and all these things, right? So the job, maybe the affirmative action, they get them the job. But in order to get that, you have to be qualified enough to pass these tests. He was spot on with that. Nobody never said that to Charlie Kirk, man. Nobody ever said that. And rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, though. But I do think Charleston White would have got in him in the debate. That's just my opinion. Charleston White is not dumb. He's one of the smartest characters out here. Look, I got my ID today. Last couple of days, right? Truth be told, I left it in this hoodie. Normally, I leave like a lot of my work shit in here. T, what up, man? T, what's going on? What's going on, T? You see my video? Look, Coach Reen got the hammer fist down, man. Coach Reen is killing it, man. That's my baby girl. She's killing it. Last night, Joe did 12 rounds with Marley, but I didn't record them. I didn't record them, yo. Right? I didn't record them, but they did 12. Yeah, they did 12 hard rounds. Yo, I'm gonna get Joe on later, man. Yeah, they did 12 hard rounds, right? Yo, Joe be having me laughing, right? Cause for Joe, doing the mid works, he always says it's a fight. So he won 12 rounds last night, man. He said Master Rank bragging about being a dope dealer is wild and shows how stupid you are. Master Rank, are you in here? Master Rank, are you in here? How's he bragging about? He said he sells homemade lemonade. That makes him a dope dealer? He didn't say nothing about drugs. He said homemade lemonade. Are you assuming that's what that is? Wilbert Howard, are you assuming that's what that is? Oh, yeah, that's good. Wilbert, are you assuming that? Or you know that for certain? Come on, Wilbert, we gotta talk now. Look, I'm gonna put on my cowboy crown, because I'm about to get on my horse real soon. Yo, Wilbert, this is the Cowboy Chronicles now, Wilbert. Appreciate the 9 in the building. Smash the like button. So Wilbert said that Master Rank, who is over here, he's one of my moderators, right? Now he said he's a street doctor too. So that's what you assuming, Wilbert, because he said he's a street doctor. But he could just be putting that in the chat. Now his homemade lemonade, right? He could just be trolling in the chat, Wilbert. But if you never purchase anything from him, as far as narcotics, you are assuming off of what he said, right? Now, if you purchase something from him, that's different, right? But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know, man? October 2nd, man. It's October, man. T, what's going on, though, T? Y'all miss being over by the green. Like, one thing I miss about when I was a regular driver, right? I was able to go to the parks and get my sets in, right? Now it's heavy equipment. It'd be like, I don't really get that. But when I was a regular driver and I was out there doing like pothole work and other shit, I was able to pull up to these parks. I would go get my sets in at the park and shit. He said, I don't get it. Why is it when a nigga go live, it's always snack time? Damn, this dude, man. What is your name? So me eating Burger King potatoes, hash browns, is a nigga having snack time. Damn. That's cold, man. That is cold, man. Oh, that's what's up, T. Damn. They said, now they sending the racist guys over here. They sending the racist guys over here now. All right, so I must have graduated. I went from the homosexuals to now they sending the racists over here. So this is snack time too, man. Having my tea. William says with that tooth too. Okay, William. Thank you, Stephanie. But Stephanie said I'm handsome. Stephanie said I'm handsome. Don't try to be mean. What's wrong with y'all? Your teeth, like it's respect. I just want to know because my brother has. All right. My tooth? Is it my teeth or my tooth? I have a chipped tooth. See? Is it my teeth or my tooth? Right? Stephanie is a trans. Damn. Is she? How do you know this? Do you know her, William? Wilma? Whatever your name is, do you know her? How would you know that? How would you know that? How would you know that? We got a little bit of time. Smash the like button. How would you know that, man? Chat, what up? Talk to me. I talk back. How would you know that? You have a bad case of diarrhea. Get you some Pepto-Bismol. Get you some Pepto-Bismol. Thank you for telling me I can't spell. That's good. I'm going to leave that, guy. Yeah, because you said my teeth. Like, I know it's one tooth. It's chipped. You said my teeth. These is all good though. Look. And I got the chip right there, but I get it. To each his own there, brother. You thought you was coming in here being Def Comedy Jam. How do you look, man? You read about my teeth. Hopefully all your teeth are straight and everything is all good with you. Cause I think you thought you was insulting me. You wasn't, man. You wasn't. 9 in the building. Let's get the lights up. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. I gotta see. Yeah, I think I left my charger in the machine. I thought I grabbed it yesterday, man. I think I left it in the machine. Are you laughing out loud? So hit the like button if you laughing out loud, man. You gotta hit the like button. You're laughing out loud. You're over here trolling. Hit the like button, man. Yo, Terrence Crawford watches a lot of YouTube, man. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he watches a lot of YouTube. I know he does, right? Because if you watch the interview that he did with Andre Ward, and I'll probably talk about this at some point during the day, maybe at lunch. I'll do a little boxing. He talked about how everybody tried to play him. Basically, remember he was dumb. He wasn't a good businessman. But now he owns 11 houses on this one particular block, his block, Terrence Crawford block. 11 houses. He's like Donald Pius. Yo, T, you remember Pius? You remember Pius? Yo, Pius owned the hood. I did a job well, I think he's passed away, man. Pius has died. But you remember Donald Pius, the old landlord? He owned the hood. That nigga, listen, man. His estate and he had a lot of kids. One of his kids got murdered. But he has other, grandchildren and nieces and nephews. They're rich. Remember, he owned the hood. Yo, T, he owned the hood. Donald Pius, he owned the hood. He had houses everywhere. Green Lawn, South Side, the station, everywhere. He owned the hood. And when Andre Ward said that about Terrence Crawford, that's what I thought about. I was like, damn, that nigga got 11 cribs on one block. That's some Donald Pius shit. That's Pius, man. Yo, Pius had owned the whole Columbia Street, man. He had mad houses on Columbia Street. That's the street where my family grew up at. He had the whole block. And he had the whole block, Donald Pius, man. But yo, when Buzz said that, I laughed. I was like, dang, he's on his Pius. But he also said, right, that's how you know he be watching. He was fronting on all the dudes that was telling him he was a bad businessman, remember? He didn't know what he was doing. Some of y'all should hit Earl Spence up and ask Earl Spence if he thinks Terrence Crawford's a bad businessman. Because if it wasn't for Terrence Crawford schooling him, they would have never got the fight. Because and this is not only EJ, but a lot of those Al Heyman fighters, I say this respectfully. That's why I came up with the what's the name? What do I know? And you do have options. They don't even be really knowing what they got going on. Them niggas is the Call Al guys. Call Al. They don't be knowing nothing, right? My grandfather would say them niggas is incompetent. Call Al. Yeah, you don't know your own paperwork. You don't know your own contract structure. Call Al. That's crazy, man. Listen, man. I'm not the sharpest knife, right? Look, I'm not the sharpest knife, but when it comes down to logistics and paperwork, you can ask some of my people. I done showed them contracts, right? And I've been schooled by more seasoned managers and stuff, and I ask questions. I'll be like, yo, what does this literature actually mean? Right? You don't have to be a Yale graduate, a Harvard lawyer to know contracts and paperwork. You just got to be informed and do your own research and learn literature. Like, all right, I'm gonna just break something down because a lot of these guys sit online and they act like they know logistics and contracts and shit, right? The average big time promotional contract, there's always something in it, right? Where if one of these guys loses a fight, and the managers have this too, but if a guy loses a fight, say like you're signed with Top Rank, they always have something in that contract dealing with if you lose a fight, they could just drop you. And a lot of times managers have that too. If you're assigned to a managerial contract for like 5 years and you lose, they could drop you, and then you can go back to the table and negotiate within 30 days and shit like that. There's always shit like that in these contracts. But see, these guys sit online, they talk this boxing shit, but they don't even be knowing about that stuff. They don't know because they never seen a contract. Stop ducking work. Nah, I'm not ducking no work. I'm at work. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let's see where I'm at today. Hey, good morning, guys. It's Patola today. Hey, Mike. Patola back here? Nah. I gotta find him. Johnny. Where's Johnny? Hey, you got a list for me or you want to text me some location? What's your... First thing you gotta do, Chester? Yeah, Chester, and then I'll text you. All right. Where's Chester at? Okay, it's not in your area though, right? I don't think so. All right. Chester the molester. I gotta go to Chester first, man. I gotta go to Chester. You have a witness. Yo, man, I hope my charger's in the joint, man. Hope my charger's in here, man. There he is. Yo, automatic smooth six-wheeler, man. Yeah, I don't want a 10-wheeler, man. I want an automatic small six-wheeler, man. Yeah, it's in here. I left my charger. Damn, I was going crazy last night. Like, yo, where the fuck is the charger? There it go. Y'all be fucking with my man Straight Iron. I'll be like, yo, man, Straight Iron got it good. I told him he's a shot call up here. I was like, yo, man, you gotta tell the guys. I was like, yo, you gotta tell the guys, man, because winter is coming, right? And look, a heavy equipment, right? Yo, when the winter time comes, we at the bottom of the food chain, man. You heard? I'm at the bottom as far as like the trucks. Because the drivers, the AEOs, the HEOs, they got to get the trucks first. So they get their joints assigned. And then we get whatever's left. Because we're not really considered drivers like that no more. So I'll be fucking with my man. I'll be like, yo. I was like, yo, you the next foreman. Yo, put in a good word for me, man. Make sure I get a nice truck, an automatic. You know, I prefer a smaller truck this year instead of a big monster truck, 10-wheeler, you know. So, and make sure it's an automatic, man. Because, you know, I don't want to switch gears this year. I just want to be able to just jump in the truck, hit that beep, 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 and make moves, man. I'll be fucking with him. I'm about to go get some gas when this other nigga move. We here, man. Appreciate those lights, man. Keep running those lights up, man. But yeah, Terrence Crawford is killing the game, man. Yeah, he is killing the game, man. And what I like about what he's doing, he has put on for his section, man. I'm feeling good. Snaps, hit that like button. I feel even better once I get a 9th like. If I can get a 9th like, I feel even better. Now look, we sell crack up here too, man. Look, let me show y'all. Don't go tell on us, man. We are a crack distributor too. See that right there? That's the Crack Master. Look, I'm gonna zoom in on it. Y'all see the name on there? Y'all see that? Oh, y'all see that name? That's the Crack Master. We distribute crack here too. You know, don't tell nobody. Cause I know my man was in here and said that what's his name was a dope dealer. Now that crack right there is a sealer. It seals the cracks in the road. But it's the Crack Master. You know? And my horse, man. I'm letting my horse warm up. I think I'm going with the heat today, man. Let's See how this heat comes out, man. Yeah, when it starts slowing down, right? Yeah, we turn into laborers. I turn into a laborer. I still get paid as a machine operator, but I be a laborer, man. I'm waiting for my man to move out the way over there, man. I'm gonna gas up. Oh, I'll get my other phone. I gotta find where the hell Chester's at, man. Yo, look, yo, that cop did me dirty, y'all. Look. See these tickets? I got 2 tickets. 2 violations right here, man. My man got out the way. Got out the way. I think Chester's in Dix Hills, man. That's in Rosa's area. I'm saying that's in John Rosa's area, man. Here go my yard Jamaican youth. I'm gonna say Wagwan. Now they going across the way. Yo, on the weekends, like when we come in on the weekends. Yeah, I need that automatic. I need that automatic small 6-wheeler. Yeah. All right. Yo, take care of me, man. Yo, look, man. Yo, look, man. Yo, I grew up around you in the hood, man. Take care of me. Yo, the family wasn't like that, man. yo, the family wasn't like that, man. We from the neighborhood, man. We gotta look out for each other. Yeah, I'll be fucking with my man. We from the neighborhood. Can't do that. Yo, you can't do that, man. Yeah, we from the neighborhood. We gotta keep it like, listen. Even though we up here now, we from the neighborhood. We gotta look out for each other. That's how it goes, man. Yeah, hood politics, man. Yeah, we from the neighborhood, man. Yeah, man. I know you from the neighborhood, right? I'm good. I gassed up right there. I fueled up. Y'all. I'm gonna get my other phone. I'm about to get my other phone. It's cold, man. I think I might need another. I'm throwing on my hoodie, yo. This one right here ain't cutting it. It's cold. I'm gonna throw my other joint on. I'll be right back. This little light shit right here, this ain't it, y'all. Yo, it's no school today, right? So check the energy out. I'm gonna go record tonight. I'm definitely gonna go record. I'm gonna go do one of the. I'm gonna go do one of the professional setting live tonight because there's no school, so I don't have to go pick up Coach Rain from the school this evening. So I'll definitely go do that before I go to the gym, to the gym, because you know I stay in the gym. I was performing last night on Bobby Valentino. You heard? Alright, let me see where this block is, man. I think I know where that's at. That's why I asked him. I was like, yo, that's not your area. Chester's not your area. I was like, he was like, first job is Chester. I'm like, yo, that's Dick's Hill. Killed that spider, man. Really don't like killing those, but you know. going to the wrong one. Damn. Oh, he ain't answering. Your call has been. Let me text him. It's right here too. Alright, he'll be back, man. We're gonna go jump on that, y'all. We're gonna go jump on that, man. Damn it, yo, it is cold, man. I put on a thicker hoodie. Hold up, man. Let me do something real quick. All right, that's him texting me. Hey, John.
What's up, Lone? Yo, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what the hell the street is.
Because you know you have Chester Lane.
It says on the board. It says Chester Street, but
it's probably the. I'll do both. They're both off Godfrey.
All right, then do both. They're right there.
Yeah. It's Chester Lane and Chester Court. So I'll just do them both.
All right, then. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hit them both, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the safe side, right? Hit them both. Because it's two. It's two, man. Turn around right here. Look. Can I get my turn on? Look. Get my turn on right here. Look. I wouldn't tell people to do that right there. If you're not a skilled operator, don't do that right there. Let's see. You see how the orders be switching up. The orders be switching up quick over here, man. The orders be switching up quick, man. I got another location already, man. See, that's the heavy equipment operator, man. Like a Navy SEAL out here, man. I'm a Navy SEAL, man. Oh, man. Hold on, man. Let me pull over and check something real quick. I might have to go back into the yard. That's not a good look. I'm in New York, man. check something real quick, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one road. Well, it's two. I'm gonna do both of them. I'm gonna do both of them. Trade of money, puppy for 67. Smash that like button, man. 8 in the building. 8 in the building. Gonna climb this hill real quick. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. I'm ahead. No shortcut. Yeah, I might lose service over there. I don't know. I don't think Chester's a good area. So if I lose service, I'll tap it back with y'all at lunchtime. Which one of these boroughs are upstate? I'm on the 6th borough. I'm on Long Island. I'm on Long Island. Strong Long Island, Suffolk County. The 6th borough. Yeah, we the 6th borough, man. Home of the world champions, nigga, Suffolk. Yo. Yep, it's probably both of these roads is probably a disaster. I bet you. I bet you it's a disaster over here, man. That's why I was like, yo, I'ma just hit them both. I was like, yo, I just hit them both. Hey, John.
No, so, you know which Chester it was? It's the one where O'Connor lives.
Oh, okay, so let me get up out of here.
Yeah.
All
I was just thinking about it. It's, so they're having a block party. They want us to do Allerton. So that's like the one with the island on it. Allerton, Chester,
Yeah.
and Carrington.
All right, so let me go over there now. Good, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, I had to figure it out. I was like, it's only, that's it. Yeah. We got some fun.
All right, I'm going over there now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. See? Yo, good thing I ain't started. Look, this ain't even the right location. This ain't even the right location, man. Yo, I'm glad I didn't. Yo, look. I ain't. Yo, good thing I didn't start it. Yo, this road is shot. This joint is shot over here, man. Go, you got it. I'm gonna let you go, Audi. You got an Audi. It's an A6 right there. That's nice. Nice A6. It's the haunted Amityville. Yeah, that's true, man. Yo, that's true. The Amityville horror. Yeah, that's true. The Amityville horror. And you Jaws. Yo, Jaws is from Amityville. Yo, remember the movie Jaws? Yo, Jaws is from the island that's strong, man. The killer shark. Jaws. Yo, George was running around. Yeah, he was running around the island, man. He was turning up on Long Strong Island, man. Yo, smash the like button, man. Yo, I'm just streaming like my nephew. I show speed. You heard? That's all I do now. I just stream, man. I talk a little bit of boxing. Like I said, you know, for my boxing people, I'm gonna do a fire interview with an upcoming. He may be the next Crawford, man. He may be the next Crawford, man. Cause see, Crawford done sparked the Omaha landscape out there. Know what I mean? I'm gonna do a hot interview with this young hitter. Maybe the next Crawford, man. Cause you know, right now that region is hot. You know, yo, Crawford done set it off, man. I gotta tap in with my Jones family out there, man. Cause you know, we the Joneses, man. The Joneses is from Omaha, man. You know, we might got some more young fighters out the Jones clan out there, man. You know? Because Crawford done sparked it right now, man. If you a fighter in the Omaha region, yo, you need to be going hard in the paint right now, man. Because, Crawford got the spotlight. And the gate is like, yo, the gate is wide open, man. Y'all can just run through right now, man. And turn up. You know the Jeezy song? Yeah, you know the Jeezy song? Well, that nigga Jeezy said, I put on for my city. Yo, Crawford put on for the town. Yo, he put on for the town. And I'm not talking the Bay Area. Look, he put on. Yo, if you box right now, you from Omaha, yo, you need to turn up, man. Yo, you need to turn up. Cause that spotlight is real bright over there right now. Yes, he is, Malcolm. Malcolm Little. Yes, he is. Yo, they murdered his daddy over there, man. That's where they murdered his daddy. They murdered his father over there, man. Malcolm Little. They murdered that man's daddy. Gotta do a block party, man. We usually do the block parties on Friday, man. Cause the block parties be on the weekend. This is for a block party. See how, you see how, like I said, man, I'm a Navy SEAL, a Green Beret. We get deployed all over, man. My man Willie came back today, so it shouldn't be as crazy out here, because there's more operators out here now. But Willie was in Puerto Rico, man. I know he didn't want to come back. He said, for what reason? Oh. Malcolm X's father was preacher. Yeah, he was a preacher, man. Yeah, he was on his Marcus Garvey, man. Yeah, he was a preacher, man. He was like Malcolm. That's why Malcolm became a preaching teacher. It was in his blood, man. Yeah, they murdered Malcolm, man. When you a preacher, a teacher, that's what you're gonna go up against, man. Right? All real teachers that's what you gotta fight, man. You heard? When you a real leader like that, and they know you powerful, that's what you're gonna be up against, man. As a black man. That's what you're gonna be up against, man. If you a sellout, a dumbed down ass nigga, you good. You good. Alright. Yeah, look at that big ass dog, man. That big ass, that was like Mama Duke. Y'all remember Mama Duke? Did y'all used to read? Books? Remember Mama Duke and Heathcliff? That's what that dude just had over. I should have put the camera on him. That motherfucking dog was big, man. Alright, here's the area. Yo, Chester right here, see? This is Chester. Chester Street. I was in the wrong section, y'all. Damn, everybody got their cars out though. Look, let me show y'all. You see, I'm here. They all got their cars out, man. They gotta move their cars, man. Maybe once they start seeing me come up and down, they come out and put these cars in these driveways. Georgie, Porgy, pudding pie. Georgie, Porgy, pudding pie. Look. Georgie, Porgy, pudding pie. We don't have no leaders like Malcolm and them no more, man. Yeah, we got a bunch of like, yeah, right. yeah, they dumbed the game down, man. Real talk, it's 3 people in here, right? Like, remember how like Malcolm, the closest, I don't know, man. What do you think is the closest thing in the black community to Malcolm X there is in this generation, man? Mr. Farrakhan and them, you know, the Nation of Islam. There ain't no real black leaders like that, man. There ain't, man. Look, nice with it, look. See how I'm hugging that corner, look. Let y'all see the skills. "19 keys." Simon says 19 keys. Yeah, he's the closest to a black leader that we have. I gotta look him up. Smash that like button, man. I'm nice with this machine, right? Alright, I'm gonna hit this turn. Look, all these cars is out here, man. Yeah, all these cars is out here. You gotta have skills, man. You gotta have skills out here, man. Let that lady get out the way. Get out the way, lady. Get out the way, lady. Dr. Umar. Oh, nah, man. Never, man. No disrespect to Dr. Umar, man. Yo, listen, that's why I said the new school, the new millennium black leaders. Yo, the new millennium black, listen what this way they did, right? Yeah, we gonna drop some signs over here, right? Hold on, let me put this in. Right? Let me put this in, right? Let's plug this in. Right? Alright. What they did was, right? And this is me right now. The news by Shaw News, breaking down the science to y'all this morning on this Throwback Thursday. What they did was, right, they got rid of all our black leaders. The real black leaders, right? I'm talking about the new millennium right now, the times we in now. Yeah, you know what they did? They replaced them with fake influencers to dumb the culture down, right? Entertainers, right? They made entertainers idols and dumbed us down to worship them, right? And now, in this modern time, right now, you have YouTube influencers, content creators that are more influencers than the black leaders in the actual communities. That's the truth. That's my opinion. But my opinion is backed by what I can show. I can show it on social media and society right now. And you thank you, Simon, for really pushing that line and helping me. Look what you said. You said Dr. Umar, right? And I like Dr. Umar. He does what he does, right? But he still doesn't have that school up off the ground, man. He still doesn't have that school up off the ground, right? When we did have black leaders and black groups, they was really in the community, like the Black Panther Party. They was really feeding the kids and the community and all that. We don't have that no more. Respectfully, we don't have that because we don't really have no structure. There's no structure anymore, man, in the black communities. All right, see, look, that car moved right there, see? I knew somebody was going to get the memo. See that truck move? That's why I'm going nice and slow, man. I'm trying to give these people a chance. Like, yo, y'all see me coming down the road, up and down the road. Don't wait for me to leave and try to move all the cars out the road, man. See that truck up here moved. That truck up here moved already for me. Peep that? See that big, that's a nice truck. That's a Dodge Ram. I might get one of those. Dodge is a nice truck. Crew cab, big truck right there. See, he moved. He was on the road. He moved. Yeah, see, they did. They infiltrated the system. There are no black leaders like that, man. There really ain't, man. He still needs more funding for new school in Delaware. Yeah, I know, Simon says. Back in the day, if he was a real black leader, he would have had that already. He would have had that. He would have his organization would have been that strong. You heard? His organization would have been that strong. But he's still alright, Dr. Umar. See how he moved right here? I'm gonna get right in front of this crib. We're gonna move this over, y'all. Ding. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? Listen, I'm gonna dead the live stream, man. I'll be back on later. The phone about to die. But appreciate y'all, the 5 likes. This is the Source Experience, man. Just getting to the, a little bit of motion, man. Movement is medicine. Maybe I'll come right back on, but let me charge the phone up, man. I'm trying to get these couple cars up here out the way, man. Let them get out the way. Can you honk the horn 3 times? You gotta hit that like button, Simon said. Hit that like button first, man. Hit that like button, man. You gotta hit that like button, good brother. Look. There you go. Look, 3 times for you. That was 3 times for you there, brother. That was 3 times. Look. I sounded the alarm for you. Look. Look. There you go again. Appreciate that light, brother. We're going to end the live stream on that. Look, I hit the horn 3 times for you again. I'm sounding the alarm. Now look and see if some of these cars, another car. We got another car out the way right here. Good. See, you see how the road is looking nice, right? But they got to get out the way. You see, I can get right here now, but they need to move this van. See, they moved this Traverse. I can hit right here now. Right? If they don't move the cars, man, I can't go gutter to gutter. See, this van is in the way. Maybe this van will be out the way in a second. But this is the Source Experience, man. The news by Shaw News. You know, media, marketing, management, consultant agent, man. Serious inquiries only, man. Never, listen, never judge a book by the content. Always judge the book by the experiences and the receipts. Don't fall for the illusion of tricks and gimmicks. Never say never. You know, you do have options. I holla.